All right, Dog Pound, we've got some massive developments coming out of the AFC North. And I need y'all to buckle in for this one, because what's happening right now could reshape everything about the Browns' journey toward that long overdue Super Bowl run. I'm not exaggerating here. We're standing at the edge of a full-on power shift in the division, and it's starting to feel like the kind of moment that could leave one of our rivals reeling for years while we, the Cleveland Browns, charge forward with something real, something different. Now look, before we dive headfirst into all of this, and there's a lot to break down if you live and breathe this team the way I do. If you rep the brown and orange like it's in your DNA, then I need you to smash that subscribe button right now. We're building something special here, and it's powered by you. Share this video with your crew, with your family, with anyone who ever cheered from the Dog Pound. This is where the real talk happens. Okay, let's talk football. If you've been following the NFL landscape, especially the madness in the AFC North, then you know just how wild things are getting. It's not just off-season noise anymore. This is real. This is chess, not checkers, and the Cleveland Browns. We're right in the thick of it. And at the center of it all is the most critical position in all of sports, the quarterback. I don't say that lightly. Everything rides on this dot right now. If you look at our QB room in Berea, you might think you've opened up Madden and turned on some kind of franchise mode experiment. 5 quarterbacks on the roster. 5 and 4 of them are healthy, active, and ready to compete. When's the last time we had this kind of depth at QB? For years, we were scrambling. We were patching holes, hoping someone would be the guy. But now, we've got options. We've got a real competition brewing, and that changes everything. This is the kind of scenario that gives our front office, especially Andrew Berry, incredible flexibility, but also puts a spotlight on the tough decisions that are coming, because you can't keep 5 quarterbacks forever. You can't carry that much talent at one position without eventually needing to make a move. So here's where the questions start flying. Who steps up and claims the starting job? Does someone get traded, move to the practice squad? Do we risk losing someone we might regret later? These are the stakes. And let me tell you something, the intensity in that locker room right now, it's real. This isn't your typical training camp battle. This is a fire that's going to forge someone new into the future of this franchise. Andrew Berry addressed the media recently, and when he spoke, he didn't dance around anything. He said what needed to be said. Nothing is guaranteed in that quarterback room. Every single guy has to earn it. You could be the starter from last year. You could be a rookie with a big name. None of that matters now. This is about what you do on the field. It's about showing up, grinding it out, and proving you belong. And as a fan, honestly, as someone who's lived through the constant QB carousel, the heartbreak seasons, the promise that never delivered, that's what I want to hear. No handouts, no politics, just football. And I love that Berry didn't hold back when talking about Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel. He straight up said, those rookies are hungry. And that hunger, that's what's going to drive this team. The coaching staff isn't protecting the vets. They're not easing the rookies in. They're throwing them into the fire first team reps. Real action, real pressure. You want to talk about accountability? That's how you create it. According to Yahoo Sports, when Berry was asked point blank if all 5 QBs would make the roster, he didn't flinch. No, he said. They have to earn their place. That tells you everything you need to know about this regime. We're not building a team around comfort. We're building around competition. And then Berry dropped a quote that I think defines where the Browns are right now. He said, if a guy in that room is more focused on who we signed or who we traded for than on his own preparation, maybe he's not built for this team. That hit me. That's what championship culture sounds like. That's what accountability looks like. And it's not just talk. We're seeing it on the field. The Browns are flipping the script on how reps are being handed out. Berry challenged that outdated NFL structure where the starter gets 70%, the backup gets 25%, and the third string guy gets the crumbs. He's saying no. That model doesn't work anymore. If you want a backup who's actually ready to play when the lights come on, then you've got to give him real snaps. And that's what we're doing. That kind of thinking, it could be the reason we survive a rough stretch or pull off a late season push if injuries strike. It's smart, it's bold, and it's different. Now let's talk about Shedeur Sanders. Because this guy, it's not just about the name. It's not just that he's Deion Sanders' son. Shedeur is coming in with fire. He was a 5th-round pick, but you wouldn't know it watching him. He's been showing poise, he's been showing leadership, and most importantly, he's been working. No entitlement, no ego, just hustle. This guy is the first one in the last. One out. He's got that vibe in the huddle that makes teammates listen. And off the field, he's studying, he's asking questions, he's learning from guys who've been through the NFL wars. That's the mindset I want in our quarterback room. That's the kind of player who doesn't just stick around, he takes over. He's not asking to be handed anything, he's earning it. And if he keeps trending like this, I truly believe he could become a cornerstone for this team. Maybe not this season, maybe not right away, but he's building something and zooming out. This whole quarterback room, it's a blueprint for how you build depth the right way. This isn't just talent stacking. This is calculated, high-pressure internal competition. It's a crucible, and only the strongest are going to come out of it ready to lead. Kevin Stefanski, man, I've got to give him credit. Since 2020, he's taken this team through ups and downs, but we've seen clear growth. Playoff run in year 1, a retooled offense, smart roster moves. He's leaned into development, and now he's leaning into this quarterback battle. Because we all know, the one thing that's been holding us back, the one missing piece is consistent, high quarterback play. That's the key. That's the thing that separates playoff teams from Super Bowl contenders. And let's not pretend we've got it easy. The AFC North is brutal. The Bengals, the Ravens, the Steelers, these teams aren't backing down. If we're going to rise, it has to start with winning the QB battle. Finding the guy who can handle the pressure, lead the offense, and deliver in the clutch. This 5-man competition, it could be the catalyst that finally gets us over the hump. Or, if we're not careful, it could turn into a distraction. But I trust the vision. I trust Barry and Stefanski to steer this the right way. And don't be shocked if a move happens. If someone starts to separate themselves in camp, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Barry make a trade. Maybe for help at wide receiver, maybe to add more depth on the deal. You never know. But that's how this front office works, always calculating, always a step ahead. For now though, the focus is simple. Compete, grow, perform. Every quarterback in that room has a shot, and we as fans are watching every throw, every rep, every interview, because we know this offense. It's ready to explode. The O-line is rock solid. Our WR1 is starting to emerge. The run game is still legit. All we need is that trigger man to make it all click. And don't forget, leadership matters. Deshaun Watson is grinding to get back. To elite form, Chubb, even through recovery, is still the emotional heartbeat of the team. Myles Garrett, he's the fire that keeps this defense alive. These guys aren't just players, they're mentors for the young guns. Their leadership could be the glue that holds this entire quarterback situation together. This moment we're in it could tighten the locker room or test it in ways we haven't seen. But the Browns have been through adversity before, and every time we've come out stronger. And this is just the beginning. The offseason is long, and it's about to get even longer. We've got a stretch ahead of us full of intense practices, brutal evaluations, and heartbreaking roster decisions. The kind of stretch that makes or breaks the identity of a football team. But I'll tell you this, one thing is crystal clear. The Cleveland Browns are not standing still. We're not treading water, and we're definitely not taking last year's collapse lightly. We're building something tougher, something smarter, something hungrier. And if all the pieces come together the way I think they can, we just might be witnessing the dawn of a brand new era in Cleveland football, an era defined by quarterback depth, by resilience, by a mindset that says, we're done waiting, we're coming for it. And I want every Browns fan out there to stay locked in. Keep your head up, keep your voice loud, keep that dog pound fire burning, because what's coming next, it might just be something historic.